Donald Trump's triumphant return to the presidency in 2025, at the time of this presentation, that was yesterday, was marked by a fiery inauguration speech filled with bold promises and common sense solutions to America's challenges. His address laid out a clear, pragmatic vision for the country, contrasting sharply with his predecessor Kamala Harris's lackluster policies. Oh God, we dodged a bullet. Could you imagine 4 years of that? Let's dive into the key points he discussed and unpack their significance, because there's one point I want to talk about here. One of the standout points in Trump's speech was his unwavering commitment to securing America's borders. He emphasized the importance of protecting the country from illegal immigration, right? But the thing is, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden didn't think that way. They had an open door policy. In a decisive move aligning with his campaign promises, President Donald Trump inaugurated on January 20th, 2025, has terminated the CBP-1 mobile application. Let's explain. This app, introduced during the Biden administration, was designed to facilitate legal entry into the United States by allowing migrants to schedule appointments at border ports of entry. Say it again. It was designed to facilitate legal entry into the United States, legal entry by allowing migrants to schedule appointments at border ports of entry. I say that again for a reason. However, concerns arose regarding its misuse. There's always somebody trying to find a hustle, right? With reports indicating that a significant number of inadmissible individuals exploited the app to gain entry into the country. Whatever they have out there, no matter, it could be technology, it could be anything. There's always going to be somebody who finds a way around it, right? Launched on October 28th, 2020, CBP-1 initially aimed to assist commercial trucking companies in scheduling cargo inspections. You see how these things can evolve? By January of 2023, its functionality expanded to include unauthorized migrants seeking protection from violence, poverty, or persecution. Sounds righteous. The app became the primary avenue for asylum seekers to book appointments at U.S.-Mexico border ports, with nearly 1 million individuals utilizing it since its expansion. You see how things have changed? Really and truly, they found a way around it. Despite its intended purpose, the CBP-1 app faced criticism for being a conduit for illegal entry. Reports from the House Committee on Homeland Security revealed that between January 1st, or rather January 12th, and September 30th, 2023, approximately 95.8% of individuals who scheduled appointments through the app were released into the U.S. on parole with a notice to appear. Just a notice to appear. You think they're going to appear? This equated to over 266,000 otherwise inadmissible individuals entering the country. They found a loophole. The termination of the CBP-1 app led to the abrupt cancellation of thousands of scheduled appointments, leaving many migrants stranded at the border. Individuals from countries such as Venezuela and Colombia and other countries who had waited for months found their hopes dashed as U.S. Customs and Border Protection announced the app's discontinuation. This decision aligns with President Trump's reinstatement of the Remain in Mexico policy, requiring asylum seekers to await their U.S. hearings in Mexico, not here in America. President Trump's actions signaled a stringent approach to immigration, emphasizing the cessation of policies perceived as lenient, which they were. The shutdown of CBP-1 is portrayed as a step toward restoring order at the border and preventing the exploitation of legal pathways for unlawful entry. Right, that's common sense. The administration has also announced plans to deploy troops to the border and classify certain foreign entities as terrorist organizations, marking a significant shift in immigration enforcement. The discontinuation of the CBP-1 app underscores the administration's commitment to curbing illegal immigration and closing loopholes that have been exploited in the past. By reinstating stricter policies and enhancing border security measures, the government aims to deter unlawful entry and ensure that immigration processes are conducted through proper legal channels. This decisive action marks the beginning of a new era in American immigration policy, where adherence to the rule of law is paramount, and the misuse of systems designed for legal entry will no longer be tolerated. It's about time. And again, what's wrong with this whole thing? What's wrong with what Trump said in his speech yesterday? What's wrong? The Kamalaites are pissed. This man wants to make things better. He wants to put America first. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were wrecking up the country, letting all of these people in. And if something happens in the country as far as a concerted terrorist attack, who's to blame? Trump? They let everybody in. Do you have a season where it's rainy where you live, if you live in a warm tropical-like climate, where there's nothing but mosquitoes around, and what do you do when you leave your house? Open up all the windows, let them come on in? And then you wonder why you got all the mosquito bites when you come home and go to sleep? I don't understand. That's not common sense. Who wouldn't want to have a president that's looking out for the country? But for some reason, like I said, it's not even like a guess. There are other people behind Biden and Kamala Harris at the time, and that all of that is over. But they're still going to try. They're still going to try to do things to hurt the country, and some of the foolish people in America will still love those who try to tear the country up. I don't understand it. They'll find any reason. So is he really a Nazi? Is he really a racist? Is he really, well, I'm going to stay loyal to the Democrats, but they never stayed loyal to you. What a bunch of folks with a slave mentality. Got to be just loyal to massa. Let somebody speak common sense. Let somebody speak truth. Make a plan. Have something to say concrete and say, America, many of you, not all of America, especially black folks in America, I'm going to pick you out because I can say so, because I know you're well. Many of y'all, not all, but some and too many, have become nothing but a nation of fools. A nation of fools. Hooked on social media and letting little memes and lies and propaganda on these social media platforms that are controlled by certain people and certain legacy news outlets steer your mind away from common sense and doing the right thing. I don't know about y'all sometime. You can cuss me out in the comments section. I will welcome it, because I'm not going to be afraid to talk anymore. And I never was afraid to talk at all. If you know me over the last 24 years that I've been on social media, I have never bit my tongue. So if you don't like it, unsubscribe. If you like it, subscribe, like it, share. Anyway, Lancescurv out. Much love to you all. Talk to you soon. On to the next one. Peace.
Lancescurv.com. Bold, raw, and uncut.